Hello everyone, welcome to Face to Face. My name is Taizan. I'll be your host. Today, we're excited to have one of my great friends from Hollywood. Her name is Denise O'Brien. Denise, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to see you again.
We're love to have you. Denise, you are known as award-winning humanitarian, entrepreneur, producer, public relation expert, author, mystery ceremonies, red carpet host, international keynote speaker. So my question is, who is the real Denise O'Brien, and what is that motivates you?
Superwoman. What motivates me is leaving a legacy for my children and the world. And I'm a single mom. And so the real Denise O'Brien is just the opposite of what we're doing right now, which is in my sweatpants, walking my dog, taking a walk on the beach, just enjoying my free time. And my business side is what I do when I'm not with my kids.
You know, to me, besides you're my good friend, you're a successful business leader. You know, I really appreciate you mentioned about you're a single mom, you have a kid, you dedicate your time and energy to take care of your three beautiful kids. And I understand you just started a program called California Safari.
Right.
Can you give us some idea? You're already so successful. Why you want to start a new program?
Well, I'm glad you said successful business leader, because as a successful business leader and businesswoman in the world, we need more leaders, and we need to start training them at a younger age. So my business partner, Mei-Lin Feng, and I started a company that brings the best of the best students from all over the world to California to learn more about how to start their own businesses and how to be leaders in whatever their passion is. So we can train them on the secrets of success. Everybody wonders about what's going on in Silicon Valley and all these great companies that are coming out. What's the secret? So we actually bring the students there for a 2-week program so that they can be mentored by other leaders. We have some of the top professors, Dr. Tom Kosnick from Stanford University, and Naeem Zafar from University of California, Berkeley, and Rick Rasmussen, who's a venture capitalist and also has worked at UC Berkeley. And these experts are going to be bringing these teams together so that they can learn how to be leaders. And that will make the world a better place by sharing my experience and my wisdom and my business partner, Mei-Lin. We're both mothers. We both have college-age children, and we both know that as mentoring our own children, we can help others to have the same success that our own children have.
That sounds terrific. I like the name, California Safari. You're nurturing a future leaders from the globe.
Yes.
And can you go a little bit in depth? 2 weeks program, what's it look like? If I come here, basically you go through training, workshop, or you go out and give us some idea. I think that this is a well-needed program for youth leadership.
Thank you. Well, the word safari means an adventure. And so we want the students that are coming to enjoy themselves and to have fun on the adventure, to learn more about the secrets in California. And the 2-week program consists of a week in Northern California. So they fly into the San Francisco Bay Area. They're put together in teams and in groups. The maximum class size is 35, so that they have a lot of personal attention. And then they're put together with the professors that I mentioned earlier from Stanford and UC Berkeley to learn secrets to how they can start their own businesses. We hope that those that are applying have already thought of what it is that they really are passionate about and want to do, even if they don't know exactly what that is. If they're 14, 15, 16, maybe they don't know what their dream in the world is yet, but they can come and learn how to start the business. So they're going to be getting tips on entrepreneurship, innovation, which is what Silicon Valley is known for, and the opportunity to learn how to be leaders. When they come for the 2nd week, and by the way, they're going to get to see a lot of great things in that area, but most importantly, they're going to get connections, because as we all know, it's about relationships and it's about connection. So Maylin and I, my business partner and I, are rolling out our Rolodex to share with these students and introduce them to people that they will want to know in their field. And then after that week, they come down to Southern California for a week in Hollywood. And then Denise O'Brien gets to do her international kind of flair with teaching them communication skills, how to be successful on a red carpet, how to network at an event, how to present their product or service, and also to gain more connections. They'll have an opportunity to tour, climb up to the Hollywood sign, go to Universal Studios, and the Disney's California Adventure, and some of the other sightseeing adventures even within Silicon Beach, which is kind of the new area near Playa Vista, where Silicon Valley has a new home.
That's terrific. I think you have the very good recipe. You have the workshop, and you call it California Safari. It is an adventure from the global talents for future leaders, and also to come here to taste the whole California. Northern California and Southern California with all the different type of environment. And I understand you also are author, and you have a new book in the pipeline. You're
Yes.
going to publish soon. Are you able to elaborate a little bit detail with us and the audience?
I guess your audience gets to hear it first then, because I haven't told anybody about it yet, and I haven't even told my children about the book yet, but they know I've been busy writing it. And really it's a book on leadership. It's called Golden Rule Leadership, and it's something that I've learned from my parents starting when I was young. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's from the Bible, just the philosophy of giving back. And over the last decades of my life, I've mastered that and tried to apply that in all of my business dealings. And that is one of the reasons I believe our company, Dome Entertainment, is successful in Hollywood, because there are a lot of people in Hollywood that maybe aren't quite filled with integrity, and there's a lot of negative in some ways. We've been able to try to step around that whenever possible to really share that. So the book itself is a list of the tools that you can use within that golden rule philosophy to become a leader, which comes alongside the California Safari platform as well. When you stand out as a leader, what is it that makes you a leader for leaders? And I'm working with some of the most interesting people in the country right now that are building programs for leaders, because if we can have our humanitarians, our politicians, our leaders to be more confident in what they're doing and do it with a golden rule attitude, I think the world will be a safer place, and it'll be a more peaceful place, and it starts with education from the youngest age. So the book will be available in the fall for not only our California Safari students, but anyone that wants to learn more about how to be a great leader.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very, very excited about it. And I do want to mention my partner, Ali Asadi, who has a list of books about the Golden Rule, from human resources to people management. And we are going to be putting a platform together called the Golden Rule Gurus. So the Golden Rule Gurus will go out and just give people an opportunity to learn how to live by the golden rule, and golden rules in business, in personal life, in your mind, body, spirit. It's a whole platform of being a healthier person, because we can be one way or the other, too much towards not working, a workaholic, we can have stress, and we want people to be a leader and be healthy at the same time. To find that balance, and that's something that you can do through learning about the golden rule and how to apply it in your business and your personal life.
With all the exciting news, I'm really happy for you. Even I like the name, Golden Rule.
Yay!
You know?
Yay! You're one of the first people to give me some feedback.
Thank you for sharing the future project with me.
It's a big secret.
Thank you. I'm always wondering, you're a successful female leader, and at the same time, you're a mom, and you have a kid. How do you balance your daily life? Because there's so many demanding from all different events and also your business world. Can you shine a light a little bit about, the end of the day, what's your habit to allocate a certain time for a family? What's advice for the people like you out there to give them advice, balance their personal life?
That's a great question. As far as my lifestyle, it's very different from others. I have I'm either with my kids or I'm not with my kids, because I'm a single mom. They're with their dad half the time, and then they're with me half the time. So the good news is that when they're with their father, I can work. And for me, my work is not really work. It's a lot of fun. What I do, whether I'm doing the PR, producing an event, writing a book, working on a red carpet, interviewing, doing what you're doing as a TV host. I love what I do, so it doesn't feel like work. What I find is that the best advice I can give people is to be with your work when you're with your work, and then to be with your children when you're with your children, and try to be 100%. So I'm either, as I said earlier, just on the beach with the family, walking the dog, doing family things, enjoying my time, reading a book, out with my children, or I'm working and enjoying the benefits of that. And I try whenever possible to blend that, meaning that I only select clients and interview and work with clients that understand that my philosophy of life is to put my faith first and my family second and my career third. And if I really truly live in balance of that with those values, that I will attract, and I do attract clients that have the same faith and the same values. And that what I mean by that is that they understand that spirituality is a big part of my success and of their own success. And so I understand it to be a challenge for most people to try to find the balance, and certainly I'm not perfect, in terms of that. I try to call myself practically perfect because I'm a perfectionist. But seriously, I really focus on being the best leader I can when I'm doing that, and the best businesswoman I can, and my children can attest to being with them when I can. And my kids are getting to the age where they don't want to be with me as much anymore. I have 2 in college now, so I even have more free time on my hands, and that's why I'm going to Africa. I'm going on a little pilgrimage there, a humanitarian trip, and I'm taking my mother with me. So see, there's the balance. I'll have my mom with me, I get to spend some time with family, and at the same time do some good in the world.
That is a great advice. You're going to Africa.
Yes.
I understand the word safari originally from Africa. And
Yes.
this special trip, you're going to take your mom, your
Yes.
lovely mom.
Yes.
I want to know what you're going to do in Africa. It's so far away, there's nothing to do, remote area. Tell me about it.
Well, it's far away. I have been to Africa once before. I was in Lagos, Nigeria for Exquisite Face of the Universe pageant a few years ago, so I have been there. This is the first time I'm going to go on a safari, and the way it happened is that somebody that I met in Canada when I was receiving a humanitarian award met me there, and we talked, and then he started to follow me on social media, on Facebook, and learned more about what I was doing. And when he saw about California Safari, he said, we want you to bring your California Safari to Africa and teach us how you do the secrets of success in California. And in exchange, we want to introduce you to the Kenyan government, have dinner with the American ambassador, and opportunities to bring California Safari. Because I'm also a humanitarian and my passion is domestic violence awareness, I have the grand opportunity to be a keynote speaker at an event, a gala, that's going to be called, it's going to be helping survivors of domestic violence, women and children, and it's called Yes, Youth and Women Can. So it's an organization that was founded by a group in Africa and also in Canada to bring about awareness of that violence, which is unfortunately more rampant in Africa than it is here in the United States.